Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Real quick before we get the show started, in 1 minute, guys, we're going to start the show. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. I see 5 here. While you're here, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you can hear the sound of my voice, please go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. We're about to get up here. I'm going to drop the link for people to join the show. Please turn on your cameras. I need to see that you are a human being to add you to the show, because we don't want nobody trying to manipulate the content. But however, guys, thank you for being here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, most importantly, and let's talk about the assassination, the attempted assassination on ex-President Donald J. Trump. All right, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and hit the share button, like button. Let's go ahead and get started right after this. Must have got me. Thank you so much for being here, guys. This is Black Men Unfiltered on the Black Men Unfiltered Network. I'm glad that you guys are in the building. I'm honeymoon happy and peacock proud that you're in the building today. I'm going to go over to the comments. You guys, stay in those comments. If you want to join the show, please join the show. Lady in the voice. If you want to share that, please share it on your tab. Hey, am I good? Can y'all hear me now? All right, I'm good. I'm good. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. All right. So, guys, again, thank you for being here. I appreciate you being in the building today. Please get in the chat. If you want to come up on the panel, you do see it is at the top of the screen. If you want to come up, please come up. We can have this discussion. But you do see breaking news as Donald J. Trump, there was an attempted assassination on the former president of the United States of America. So when was the last time something happened like this, guys? This is a pop-up show. Guys, I'm glad that you're here. Get in the chat, man. We need to talk about this because it's just going on right now. There's more information coming out, and we want to be a part of it. And I want to make sure. I got my daughter sitting next to me here on that computer right there, looking up more news on the Donald J. Trump situation. So once you, whatever you find, just let me know as you come in. All right. Yeah, just hit the button. Yeah. Oh, she's on the other computer over there. Thank you, Marlene. I appreciate it, man. But anyway, if you guys want to come up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to come up, you do see the link at the top of the chat, because we got to talk about it, guys. We have to talk about what just happened. Matter of fact, I'm going to play the video of what happened as well. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna download it here. All right, there it's downloading right now, guys. It'll be with us in just a second. There it is. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and play it for you guys. let you guys see what happened. If you hadn't seen it, you probably see flashes of it behind me. Donald Trump had blood on his face. He was pumping his fist. Does this help or hurt him? What's coming up next for him? But we're going to go ahead and play it real quick for you guys. Give me just a second. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, there it is. All right. Here we go. If you didn't get a chance to see it, here it is.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Move it there. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. Ready. You ready?
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, guys, that was the video. I'm going to play it one more time for the people that just came in. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you do want to come up on the panel, you definitely can do that. The link is at the top of the chat, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to come up. But I'm going to play the video one more time, and we'll go into more discussion about it. Here we go.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Move it there. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. You ready?
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So I want to discuss what we've saw so far. Let's see here. I got somebody in the back right now. Grown Men Talking is in the building. What's going on, my brother? Talk to me. What do you think about what's going on, my guy?
Man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Never in a million years would I have thought that this would have went down in our time, man. Be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't realize what just happened, in reality, what they did was they gave Trump the presidency. They gave Trump that presidency, man. This is off the chain. Man, you're on mute, my brother.
Did you just hear about it, or how did you hear about it? Did you saw it on the breaking news?
I was actually doing some live streaming myself and, doing some edits. And I'm like, hold up, what the hell is going on? I saw the breaking news and I jumped on it and I was like, I just went live myself for a couple minutes, man, just to kind of, tell people, yo, we need to understand that there's going to be some type of ramifications after this. And not between anything but the actual citizens. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a problem. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I got an echo on my side. You good?
Okay, good. Yeah, man. So,
and
there's definitely going to be some ramifications.
Yeah, and what do you think about this, JT? If you coming up, brother, I would love to have you on, man. JT said the question is, was it staged?
So my wife was saying that, but nah, I don't believe that this was staged. I believe that this was 100% real. We have radicals on both sides, and we all know how the left feels about Trump, period. You know, and the fact that it even looks like he's going to win that election. You know, people honestly behind that, people lost their lives there. You know, a woman, it was a man, I'm sorry, that passed there. So, yeah, nah, this is real. This is real. You know, I understand a lot of us, man, a lot of us as people, man, we question a lot. We always try to say, like, you know, try to find loopholes and stuff, but some things are real, man. You know, I'm sure a lot of people thought that Kennedy was fake, right? They thought that whole assassination was fake back in the day. And found out it was real when it happened. Something like this, I'm more worried about like what I went on my channel and just was telling people was like, yo, it's time to protect your families. It's time to protect your fam. I don't know what state people live in. If there's you know laws that allow you to carry, go out there and get your peace and take care and protect your family. That's where I'm at with this. That's where I'm at with this.
Man,
You still
I
on mute? There you
just,
go.
bro, I'm at a point, man. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to what it is, bro. But I know one thing. You just said something that was was wonderful. You said that they gave him the presidency.
They gave it to him. They gave it to him. The fact that they wasn't able to be successful in their attempt, that's his. That's
Man.
his.
Guys, right now, if you're just coming in, you know what happened in the news. If you hadn't seen it, we're talking about it right now. If you want to come up, go up to the top of the chat and just go ahead and hit this StreamYard link and come up and give us your opinion or your thoughts on the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. I think a lot of Donald Trump's issues, including legal issues, are going to slow down as well from this as well.
100%. 100%. 100%. They're not even going to look at that right now. They're going to just look at the fact that this man was this man almost got assassinated. And that's really it. That's really it.
Mm-hmm. And think about it. You know, why would we go at a man who could be traumatized, who has PTSD from being shot at?
Facts.
You
Facts.
know, why should we go at him? You know, and then empathy. You know, what court, what judge is going to have who's going to pursue him now without having empathy when he's the former president who was almost assassinated.
Right. You got to look at it in every way. You're right about that.
Yeah, and then think about it. When he ran out, when they took him off stage, he was pumping his fist. So you know that got him more supporters because they're saying, man, even though he got shot, man, he got shot for us. He still pumped his fist and said USA.
Right. Right.
And it's over. November is
it's gonna be wild. That was a whole page. That picture alone of him pumping his fist is gonna go
let
down
me remove
in history.
myself so y'all.
Yeah, that's going down in history right there. That picture right there is going down.
It's going right there. Secret Service covered him. He's got blood running down his face, and he's pumping his fist saying USA.
Right. He is known now as the patriot of America.
Yep. Dante's Inferno Purgatory says that only elevated his street cred. Exactly.
Right.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
All right. If anybody wants to come up, man, please come up. Katilia, I didn't check my email, but if you haven't emailed me at blackmanunfiltered@gmail.com, sweetheart. I appreciate it. But yeah, so this picture right here, we're talking about, if you're just coming in right now, we are talking about this picture. This picture right here is going to go down in history. This picture may go down in the damn walls of Congress. They may put this picture up. This is going to be the logo. This is going to be the exact logo. This is going to be the logo of America moving forward.
Right. Right.
Let me cam back up. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's gonna be the logo. So hey, our Payne is in the building. Our Payne,
Yes,
you
yes.
looking at the
How
camera?
you doing, man?
I'm good. You
Listen,
wanna turn your
man.
camera on?
It's surreal, and that picture there is surreal, man. It's gonna go down. Listen, that's the campaign picture right there.
Exactly.
I
That's gonna
just
be on
think that,
t-shirts.
I think we
Blood,
all
sweat,
learned.
and tears. Donald Trump don't have no fear. Some crazy ass logo, some crazy
Some
ass
crazy
chant,
logo.
some
Well,
crazy chant, bro. Watch.
But the whole thing, though, the real thing, just to look at politics for a second. No matter what you think about Donald Trump, he always talks about America first. And whether you think he's just talking about white America and all that shit, he doesn't make that distinction. Everybody else makes that for him. He always puts America first. You don't get that. I mean, you don't hear that a lot on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Especially not the way the money's being spent.
Exactly.
So this whole thing, wherever he was at the top of the polls, this solidifies it. And this is like a couple of days from the convention.
Right.
And I bet you he won't cancel one campaign rally.
Not one.
Not one.
Because that's going to add to him. If he shows up, they tried to kill me, but I'm here. They
Right.
don't want me to be the president because they know I know what's best for you.
Right.
I think he's going to gain supporters. I think they're going to be people switch. I think they're going to be people walk across the aisle. What do you think?
I do.
100%.
I do. Especially we underestimate how many independent there are in the voting room or poll. There's a lot of people who, when you ask them whether they are Democrats or Republicans, there's a lot of people who are independent minded, and they make the decision based on one policy or another, or one feeling or another, and they don't really get the respect that they deserve. So there's a lot of people who say, okay, this swung it for me. I mean, and there's a lot of people not afraid of Trump either.
Exactly. And look at this. Like Lady Navoa put in the chat, she said, question, did he learn from this and will he keep going?
He's going to keep going.
He's going to keep going.
Definitely. Because you seen when they were carrying him out, what did he say? He pumped his fist. USA.
USA.
USA. Shit. Let's look at this picture one more.
There you go. There you go.
Man, when he pumped that fist with that blood on his face, I'm telling you guys, if you don't see this picture on every ad, every campaign,
everywhere,
there's nothing Joe Biden can do to top this shit.
And then the fact that one of the Secret Service people is a woman there in front, willing to take a bullet. I mean, come on, stop.
That's the women.
He's got the whole package. He got the whole package. Oh my goodness! Wow. Well, it's good that they did. Man, I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad he's alive, man. Not just because he's Trump, man. I'm glad it could have been so much worse if he would have died up there.
Yeah. And unfortunately, someone did lose their life. That's the sad part.
Right. And that immediately took the hoax shit away from the people who was going to come out on the news saying we don't know if it was true or not.
Right.
The fact that some people, you know what I'm saying?
And guess what? Dante's Inferno Purgatory says that picture projects an image of strength. The rest of the world take notice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because what other president in the world is being shot at right now?
None. No world leader is being shot at.
Patrick Bryan, thank you for being here. Patrick Bryan said this pic will be a stamp. Mm-hmm. Yep, it'll be on the stamp. Yep, it's definitely going to be a stamp. So, guys, thank you for being here. They called you. Here's my daughter. Thank you for being here, guys. Catalia says, Trump will not give up on us because God will never give up on him. God has chosen Trump for such a time as this. Woo! See what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yes, indeed. See, Catalia, I can't wait. Man, it's Catalia, you need to hurry up and email me because we got some things. I got to ask you some stuff. I mean, I think you could be very helpful. I'm gonna have to ask you some stuff. I'm gonna have to ask you a question. But again, man, if you haven't seen it, man, the assassination attempt on Donald J. Trump, I'm going to play it one more time for you guys. Here we go.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Move it there. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. You ready?
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Move it there. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. You ready?
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage.
My guess after that is everything he gonna do, they're gonna try to say, yo, it should be indoors in a controlled environment, so things like this don't go down.
He just became the A side.
Yeah.
He's going to be more protected now, probably almost more, probably on the same level or a little bit more than Joe Biden.
I agree.
Well, it's definitely possible. I mean, but just the look of defiance on his face, man, it's incredible. You know,
USA. You seen it? USA. Shit, he didn't give a damn about that blood. He said he felt that because as soon as the gunshots rang out, he grabbed his head like, oh, yeah, thank you.
Right.
He said, thank you, America. Thank you, guy who shot at me and that's dead now.
Exactly. Wow.
So, hey, man, this is crazy. I never thought I'd see this in my lifetime. The attempt of, how old are you, Arpain?
66, man. You know, I lived through a lot of assassinations, man.
So yeah, assassinations and attempts. So
That's
you,
right.
Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Ronald Reagan,
John
John F. Kennedy,
his brother,
Pope.
the Pope. I mean, everybody, Malcolm X, all of them. I mean, you know, all of those guys, man, in the 60s and 70s, man.
So what were your thoughts during that time, Arpain? Because it's real interesting. Arpain, can you cam up? Because I want to see your face.
Yeah, man. All right, man. What's up?
So Arpain, tell me, like, when during that time though, like, because I'm really interested in hearing from you. What was your thought when you watching TV and you hear Malcolm X has been gunned down, assassanated, or Martin Luther King has been assassinated, or when you heard those things? John
I
F.
was
Kennedy
real young, man. You know, I was born in '58, so I wasn't even a teenager yet. I think a lot of that happened in the '60s, I believe, right? Right. So I was real young, but I knew about it. My family was involved. I mean, when Martin Luther King, man, the black community pretty much shut down. You know, so whether you were old or not, you realized what happened. You know, you knew something monumental happening. The President Kennedy, black people love President Kennedy. You know, from his policy.
Did he go before Martin or after?
Gosh, I think he went after.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he went out, man. You know, I'm not really sure, but I mean, just think about all the leaders, man. They were just taking them like fly. Malcolm X dying, and I mean, people just was, you know, the assassination was like the order of the day.
Yeah,
You know,
because you're right. Because John, Robert, they got Robert next, right? Right after
yeah,
his brother.
right. Yeah, and what's it? Rosie Greer was the one who got the dude because he was at a route for Robert. Sirhan shot him. I remember all.
And so, grown man talking. How old are you, brother? Grown man talking. You still there?
I'm here, my guy. I'm here.
Yeah. How old are you, my brother?
I am 42, my guy. 42.
Okay, so me and you in the same. We in the same age group, man. So we didn't see no assassinations, but I think this is the first for me and you. Seeing somebody attempting to do that, yeah.
You're
But
right,
our
first
pain,
time.
man. He said he was living when all the big ones
All
hit.
that stuff was going on, man.
Malcolm, Martin, shit.
Yeah, it was just a lot of crazy shit was going down. See, that's why I'm trying to say when people think the republic is going to just fall, that was a time when the United States Republic was really, really shaky, and it still held together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Through all that kind of stuff, no matter what side you on, man, it was the '60s was a crazy time. It was just really crazy time.
And you know what, man? I think when is the next appearance by Donald Trump?
Well, you know, the convention's only a couple of days away.
That convention, if the tickets were not sold out, it's sold out now.
Well, they were sold out already, but I can't imagine. They got to probably have overflow places.
Oh, it's going to be so many fucking people in that place, bro. Ooh. Oh, my God. Outside, too. Camping out and shit. Oh, my God. But security going to be tight as shit.
Oh, can't imagine.
If they had 3 snipers, it's going to be 10. You best believe it. They're going to have a building around that area.
That place is going to be locked down.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
You don't have no ticket. You don't have no ticket. You're going to cash in your ticket. If you come in this bitch, they're going to show you.
So what do y'all think about Biden's quick response?
He said, I have an opinion, but I'm just going to wait on the facts. Oh, well, I don't know why you would say that.
Well, you know what? But yeah, I hear that. But the fact that he came out fast, man, his handler said, you got to say something right now.
Yep. Because if you don't.
So here's what I'm thinking. He dropped his ads he was getting ready to put out. I can guarantee you his ads would have been talking about that being an existential threat by Donald Trump. The democracy is going to end. And that kind of rhetoric is, I believe, why we're here.
Yep.
You know, man, you know, even though there's rhetoric on both sides, you know, you might have the Republicans talking about, you know, DEI and the rainbows and all that kind of stuff. But when you tell people and crazy ass people in the United States that if this guy becomes president, your democracy is over, the country is going to fail. Those kind of things, man, lead to these crazy ass people. Now, we don't know who this person is, of course. So we got to find out what their manifesto is if they release it. But that's some dangerous ass rhetoric. And I think that's exactly why he's stopping those campaign ads, because it's going to be filled with that kind of talk.
Yep.
And the backdrop of that and what just happened would be completely devastating.
Right. A lot of wasted money.
Yeah. He'd be campaigning for Trump. He'd be campaigning for Trump if he did that.
Yep, he did. Yeah, he will be. And I think, and I know I'm saying this early, but I think in November it's going to be a landslide.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
It's not even going to be a fight. Yeah, it's not even going to be a fight.
Yeah.
They're going to know very early who the president is. Watch.
I think you're right. I absolutely think you're right. So one of the things that we don't talk enough about is that we've already lived through 4 years of Trump. It's not like we don't know what kind of president he is.
Right.
It's not an unknown. I mean, and you ask a black person to a man, I mean, how did we come out worse or better? Forget about the pandemic. The pandemic made fools out of everybody, but just his policies and just your standard of living. Did your standard of living at him being president go down?
Right.
Was there any extra racism that happened to you personally? I don't know. The Proud Boys have always been there. and all that kind of stuff that they keep talking about.
Shit, a whole bunch of them in jail now, though.
And a lot, yeah, that's right. A lot of them in jail. So I'm saying, you know what, man? We survive so much as a people. Being afraid of this man is the last thing that I think you need to be afraid of.
Could tell you, email me because I'm telling you, you are amazing. Catellia says, BMU. She said Trump posted on True Social he was sending his condolences to the family who lost a loved one. This is the person that tried to kill him, and another person who was badly injured at the rally. See, that's what I'm talking about. I forgive the man who didn't understand I was the best candidate for this job. Man, it's about to be over, R-Pain. Landslide. Yeah. And he know, and Biden knows it. You could tell how Biden was talking at that press conference. Like, fuck, I done spent $10 million on ads, and we fuck. He probably behind the curtain.
Oh man,
I'm telling you,
sitting there calling Kamala Trump.
Yeah.
Oh man, God, dude.
Next debate. Do they have another debate?
I don't know. After this, it will be pointless.
In September, they were planning on having another debate. Listen, the only thing that's going to be different in the September debate is that Biden is going to be 3 more months down that rabbit hole of dementia.
She said Trump also posted that he was hit by a bullet that pierced his right ear. I saw that on camera.
We saw it.
The bullet rang out. He ducked and grabbed his head.
Yeah, he ducked, grabbed his head.
Yeah, he was smart. He did it. They didn't even have to tell him to get down.
He ducked.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I think that's the quickest duck since George Bush with that shoe.
Oh man, George Bush was the man with that shoe.
Man,
he was the man. He looked like a karate dude. He just I said, God damn, man. I was going, I could have sworn I heard him say, You know, then he said, yeah, man, I'm cool. He told the other guy, he told him secrets of that, man, I'm good.
Man, how many memes are going to come out of this shit?
Ooh. Oh, man, for sure. I mean, it's not a good day, man. It's just not good, man. That shit is
it's not, bro. He like I said again, he just got handed the presidency. It's over, Biden, and Biden knows it. And his team right now are going to try to rush to get more ads out. They're going to have to rush ads. But what can you say in the ad right now? What can you focus? You can't focus on any indiscrepancies against a former president who just almost got assassinated. What can you say? He's an asshole. He's trash. He wasn't a good president. And Donald Trump can come right back with an ad and say, well, I bled for this country. I almost died for this country. It's over.
Put that picture up again.
Okay, here we go. Give me the picture, guys. Woo! All outgoing mail will have that stamp. Somebody said that's gonna be a stamp. All outgoing mail will have that stamp, brother. Ain't nothing. I gotta call my grandmother in a minute and see what she's thinking. Because my grandmother, baby, I said, Grandma, I'm gonna say, because my grandma think Biden gonna win. I told her, baby, it's time out for that. Because but when I call her today, she may have a different outtake.
Mm-hmm.
Because Grandma, did you see President Trump win the election today? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
And she gonna say something like, God is gonna make a way. Yeah, he made a way for Trump today. Trump, because I'm telling you, how does it feel knowing? I think the other day after the debate, when Biden was mumbling and lost his tongue and he couldn't talk and he started talking about healthcare when they were talking about Benghazi. I think, after that, Donald Trump was probably up 10-8. But after this shit, 25-8, 30-8, it's over.
Yeah,
because guess what? Joe Biden's hands are tied. He can't make any negative ads about Trump moving forward.
None. Well, he's gonna try. But
Catellia says she loves your hat, man. Oh, okay, you seen it. Yeah. So hey, Joshua Jones, he said rallies. This is going to force more rallies. The security have always had contention over open air events. So the next question is, will they change? Will those change? What you think, guys?
Just more security, but Trump is going to insist on having open air rallies.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's gonna insist. I mean, I just don't see him not doing
I believe so. He's one of those like I'm patriotic. This is part of what it is. I'll deal with it. If I have to die for this country, I'm gonna do it. And that's what that picture is gonna show.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, look at defiance on his face. He's not gonna duck, man.
But see, GMT said this earlier when he first came on. Where is it at? That's right here. They're gonna move to more covered platforms, bro.
They might. They might.
They're gonna try. They're gonna try to force him. He's gonna probably fight against it though.
Yeah.
Just because of how he is.
Because remember, you see what he told Secret Service when he was walking out with the blood on his face. He said, "Wait a minute.
Wait, like I gotta get my shoe."
Yeah.
USA.
Yo, Mr. President, we'll get your shoe, brother. We gotta get you out of here, man. You know,
the crowd went nuts.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, you can see that even when they first stood up, you can see the look of defiance on his face, man. He was mad. You know, like some people if you think of some people get shot at, they have like a look of fear. I mean, he looked mad.
You don't want, you don't want him to pick the phone up and call him January the 6th, motherfuckers. They'll flip that bitch upside down.
Yeah.
Fucking insurrection and shit. Them motherfuckers ready. You hear me? Yeah, he picked the phone up. I need a couple of AR-15s down here to take care of these bitches.
Remember I told you to stand down and stand by? Remember that?
Yeah. Shit.
Damn, man. I don't know. Man. They're going to double his Secret Service. Okay, so he's got a sentencing coming up in New York for that bullshit trial.
That's canceled.
Right?
Over.
I mean, let me tell you, man.
If I was him, I'll milk that shit to November. I'm afraid to come out. I don't want to get shot at.
I mean, these guys will be, listen, the New York politicians are assholes anyway, but can you imagine them trying to give him some jail time?
You're going to shoot the president that took a bullet for this country?
Can you imagine? I mean, first of all, I think they're going to try to throw down. That whole case is going to get thrown out before sentencing, but his sentencing is right before. I think it's in soon, September. I mean, it's somewhere. It was scheduled, and they had it scheduled. It's in September. They had it scheduled actually in July, and then they had to push it back behind the convention. That's how insidious these guys were. But it's bullshit charges and all of that kind of stuff. And I don't know, man. You know, by weaponizing the justice system against Trump, that was a big, huge mistake, man. It really was, man. They're afraid of this guy.
And go ahead, get GMT. You gonna say something?
No. I was listening. I'm like, he's telling the truth.
Yeah, I just think that what judge, what lawyer, what prosecutor can say anything negative to this man right now?
No one. Not at this point. He's untouchable, man. He's untouchable.
I agree with that. I agree with it. You know what, man? I hate to watch like TV news, but I gotta see what those cackling hens on MSNBC, whatever, MSNBC, whatever.
Yeah, MSNBC.
I mean, I want to see what they're gonna say now, or CNN, all those stations. Mm-hmm. It's going to be interesting to see how they pivot. They already turned on Biden.
Yeah, anybody that has something to say, watch this now. Anybody that has something negative to say about Trump in the next 10 to 12 months will be canceled.
It's over.
Okay, we'll see. Well, we'll see. You giving American people. I mean, you giving the news media more credit than they deserve. There was some messed up stuff now anyway, but.
And then I want to see, you are absolute Dante's Inferno Purgatory. I want to see this too. He said the ladies on The View, they bad.
Yeah, the cackling hands on The View. Yes. The cackling.
Every fucking day they're talking about him. They won't even say his name. They say, you know who.
The man who won't be named and shit, man. That's so.
Yep, they can get Whoopi back there and say, nigga. You better not say a fucking word, Celie. Nothing. And she's gonna come out there. Donald Trump was almost watch. I can't wait till Monday. I'm gonna take a break.
Oh yeah. I'm literally
watching you on Monday. Oh,
I'm gonna call out of work for this one.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
You know,
because
man.
you in New York, right, GMT?
No, I'm actually in Charlotte now.
Okay, yeah. I'm finna say, man, if you was in New York, man, you could go get a ticket to the show so we can see you in the audience.
Yeah.
On the
You know,
view with us.
but you know what? It's so funny, man. When The View first came out, I said that if we wanted to torture a man, you put him in a room and turn that shit up to 12 and just let it play on a loop. A guy will be telling you all his secrets and shit, man. After an hour or two, man, he said, "Okay, stop," you know, shit. Like that, I don't even see how that show, you know, can exist. The show's
Man, Whoopi, and they've been number one on CBS for fucking 20 fucking years.
Yeah,
man. Come on.
And Whoopi just said the other day that women should go fuck everybody. Women, she said women should not be married. They should just go have sex with men. She said have sex.
Whoopi said that?
Yeah, go watch it on The View. Google it. She said women should go have sex parties. She said her mom told her, since you never get married and you just want sex, you should have. She said, yeah, I tell all the women, go have sex parties. Megan Good said Whoopi pulled her to the side after they got through filming their show on Prime and told her, listen, you deserve to be alone. You don't deserve to share your money and your resources with another man. And Megan Good divorced her husband divorced her. She pushed him to divorce her ass.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well,
yeah, Whoopi is something else, boy. And my thing is, who fucking her? Because
some dusty out there doing it.
You know, I mean, if you turn the lights off, that money look the same. I know R-Pain, I know you'll hit it.
Why I gotta be the one hitting it, man? Come on.
You taking one for the team, R-Pain?
No, man. No, I try not to be. I try not to be the one taking one for the team, man. Not me.
R-Pain, y'all about the same age though, right?
Yeah, but that don't mean shit. Listen, man, at my age, man, a woman gotta be fine, man. Shit, you know. I need all the stimulation I can get.
Yeah, she may want that chocolate Big Daddy from back in the day. She don't want me and GMT.
No, man. Whoopi, man. You know what? There was a time when Whoopi, you know, with the right light, candlelight, might have been strokeable, but not now. Bang.
You know
Under the right.
Yeah, man. You know, Whoopi is a very interesting looking woman. And I used to say back in the day as a joke, I used to have everybody laughing. I used to say, I bet Whoopi got some good ass.
It probably is.
Ooh, I bet it's amazing.
You can't get past The Color Purple when the guy finished busting to that, man. He said, "Oh my God!" When he looked at her face, remember, you know, when he told,
I'm like, what y'all talking about right now? What's going on out here?
when he was stroking Seeley, my man Danny Glover, he was just he was laying her down. And then, you know, he came, right? And he looked at her face and just fell. He said, "Oh my God." You know, he just, "Oh my God." I said, she's been typecast. Yeah. She was from that point on, she was typecast because you just imagine, man, you know, you trying to be in the highest heights and you looked at her face and she had that, oh my God. You know,
have you seen her daughter?
I heard her daughter's pretty. I think I seen
her daughter's beautiful.
Yeah, her daughter's
pretty light skin, thick, long, pretty hair. She's beautiful. But she had her with the white guy, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because you know she ain't had none but white men.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wanted to impress a real bad back in the day.
I see her picture. Yeah, she pretty.
Yeah. Her daughter's pretty. Yeah. Yeah, man. But you know what? The only thing you can say about Whoopi is she's loaded. She's got a lot of money.
A lot of bread.
Black Lexicon says Trump gets a mosquito bite on his ear and they go into a frenzy. Hey, but guess what though? He got shot. So that's all he need.
A mosquito.
It's over. That's all he needed. I got shot because I'm trying to do the right thing. And watch what he said. He's gonna use it against Biden too.
Be a patriot.
Mm-hmm. I'm a patriot for this country. I took a bullet for this country. And look at Joe Biden. They're over there still talking bad about me after what happened to me. They have no empathy.
No empathy. No sympathy.
I don't know. I mean, Biden came out.
Take heed. Come on up here, baby. Come on up here. Take heed. I see you, baby. Come on up here. I would definitely want to hear what you got to say. Come on up here. Matter of fact, I'm going to play this video one more time for the people. Y'all, here we go.
Oh, I'm sorry, Congressman Garza.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Moving his hair. Hold. When you're ready, on you. Ready. Move. Move. Go. Hawkeye's here.
One more time. He was mid-sentence.
Months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage.
There you go. Hey, what's
My
up,
brother
Blue?
from another mother in the building today. Lost in translation, the velvet voice of YouTube. What's going on, my guy?
What's happening, man? Brother.
Embrace the grace. You want to come up, man? You come on up, embrace the grace. But Laws, what are your thoughts, man, on the attempted assassination and the presidency given over to Trump today?
Listen, I'm not surprised. I'm really not. I'm going to tell you why I'm not surprised. Anytime you get a president who has been convicted, they've been throwing everything they can to throw at this man. And then when their candidate starts slobbing at the mouth and they already know they can't win, and then he turns around and says, you know what? I'm not leaving. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay here. And I was reading about it today. They were holding back $90 million worth of money, endorsement money, to make Biden step down from the top of the ticket. And then all of a sudden, since they can't beat Trump, they're going to try to yeet Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hear what I said?
You can't beat a man, so you want to yeet a man? That don't make sense to me, man. They already knew the writing was on the wall. Trump was going to win this thing, man. And if he gets healthy, I assure you he will win.
Yep.
He will win. So my thing is, a lot of people like to look at stuff, man, on the surface. But I like to look at stuff, man, for what it is. If you trying your best to get rid of somebody, that's probably the person I need to vote for.
Did you hear what I said?
You know what I'm saying? If you trying to do all of this foolishness and every time you look up and you saying something stupid, and then all of a sudden you're going to sit up here and you're going to try to assassinate somebody, bro, think about it. They took out Abraham Lincoln because he was doing the right thing.
Did you hear what I said?
Then they messed around and they shot at Kennedy because he was trying to do the right thing.
Did you hear what I said?
Then on top of that, they tried to shoot doggone Ronald Reagan because he was trying to do the right
Did you
thing.
hear what I said?
Trump was next. I was not surprised. You know, I'm an aficionado when it comes to this doggone politics thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Every year that ends in a 2-0, there's always an assassination on the president. Go back and look it up. They do this like clockwork, man. And I'm not surprised. And especially if he's talking about getting rid of the deep state. Everything that they've been working on to try to make sure that they get these people out of positions who try to make people's lives miserable, then they're going to say, okay, we're going to teach you. We're going to sting you. You know what I'm saying? Since they can't control him with money, it's like, okay, yeah, since we can't beat him, we're going to yeet him. I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised, brother.
So I told them earlier, Lit, that the presidency, government, GMT said the same thing. He said the presidency is going to be a landslide in November. It's over.
Of course it is. It was over with when the first debate, you know? And then on top of that, Biden got out there this week telling them, that's why I picked Vice President Trump, because I know she could be the president. All of this man don't even know who he talking to or talking about. Get him up out of here.
Did you hear what I said?
Get him up out of here.
Home, brother. He need round the care. He need round the clock care.
Right. Let me tell you something. When your own brass tell you to step down, that ought to tell you something right there. You got to go, bro. You got to go. They talking about making it to November. We talking about making it through the next 4 years. He's not fit, man. He's not. That's why he got to go.
Yeah. Because they asked him, I was telling him earlier, they asked about in that first debate. I know you watched it because I know I watched it. When they asked him about Benghazi, and he said, well, healthcare, when COVID shots were, I said, what the fuck he say? He started talking about COVID shots when they were talking about Benghazi. Like he's done.
He did that on purpose, man. Because he didn't want to bring it up. That was some of his mess.
He said, I said, what did he say? He was out of there.
Yeah, man, his wife should be ashamed of herself, man. She's so, she wants to be first lady.
Yeah, she's waiting right.
She's doing a weekend. She's weekending at Bernie's with him. He's like a weekend at Bernie's.
You know what? This would be a good time because she definitely getting some dick from one of them Secret Service men. Because you know Biden ain't putting nothing down no more.
Oh no.
And he 10 years older than her, 8 years older than her, so she's younger. So how old is he?
About 80-some years old, 81 years old.
81.
Yeah, his wife was 69, 71, some shit crazy shit like that. Somebody getting her.
Yeah, she jumping around like she's getting laid. I know that.
She getting some Secret Service somewhere. You know what I'm saying? She getting it from somewhere.
Oh yeah.
We have such high opinions of women. We have such high opinions of women. You know what I'm saying?
So does Earl Campbell. Shit.
We don't want them to go hungry. We don't, honey. We don't want you to go hungry, man. Go get that thing taken care of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But I think they give him a shot every time he speaks publicly.
He's a puppet, man.
Oh, no doubt. He's
a damn puppet.
It's a shame, though, man. It's a shame.
You don't know what they're talking about.
Other politicians overstay their welcome. They just all do.
And then they ask him, do you want to keep going? And you clearly see he's not fit. He's
we
not
gotta finish where we started.
Bro, he's 81 years old. He's not going to last. He's going to be headed to the war room and going to die.
Well, here's the thing. The reason why it's so delicate is because they're asking him to step down as being the top of the ticket for the president of the United States. My main concern is this: his ass ain't fit to be president right now. Did you hear what I said? They need to pull him down now. Why are we waiting?
But they don't have no replacement. They don't have a replacement unless you're gonna do.
They got a replacement, brother.
China Tim.
They got a replacement. It's just
the only one that's gonna go up is Kamala Harris. That's the only one they're gonna end up trying to put up in there.
Let me tell you something.
Right now.
This country ain't ready for black girl magic. You know what I'm saying?
They
ain't ready, brother.
We already talked about it.
They ain't ready, brother.
She was here in Dallas last week.
At the Boulay, right?
Shut the whole city down. Shit, I'm trying to get to work. Normally it take me from my house because we moved from way out Fort Worth, Texas.
Right.
We moved into a tower, downtown Dallas. And it normally takes me 17, 18 minutes to get to work. It took me 2.5 hours to get into the building. They had every corner locked off. You had to make 8 fucking detours. 8 detours. What's up, my boy?
What up, Trey?
What's going on, man?
Mr. I don't want to fold no clothes in the building. What's happening, man? Welcome to the show, brother. What's happening, man? Let me tell you, it's always glad to have you in the house as always, brother.
What's going on?
Always.
Yes, indeed.
So Trey, how do you feel about them giving Trump the presidency today?
Listen, when I scrolled and I saw it, I laughed so damn hard. I was like, "Oh, y'all desperate now?
Yeah,
y'all getting really desperate now." That, and here's the thing, because I was looking at all of, obviously the Democratic leaders they're gonna say the right things, right? This is politics, so you know we're praying for you and your family, and we're glad that you're okay, and there's no place for this in a democracy, and yada yada yada. But deep down inside, them Democrats burn. They 38 hot. How the fuck did he miss that shot? They 38 hot right now.
Hey Trey, they had them. Hey Trey, they had them thoughts and prayers ready to go, didn't they?
Man, didn't they? Didn't they?
They had them ready to go.
They had that thing queued up, ready to send out. Let me tell you, they are pissed. They gonna say the right things. Obama done already put his thing out. Kamala done already put her thing out. They gonna say the right things. Right. That's politics. But I'm telling you, deep down in here. What my man on Jack Nicklaus say, deep down in places you don't talk about at parties.
Yeah.
deep down, they like, how the fuck did he miss that shot? How did he miss that shot?
Yeah.
Biden was
Trump
ready.
is
Biden was ready to say, America, today we lost one of our former presidents. He was ready.
They were
He was
ready.
ready.
They had it queued up. Had the
script
then,
ready to go.
Let me tell you how smart this man Trump is. He said, I'm gonna turn this into a t-shirt.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna turn this into a t-shirt. You
Look
gonna
at
see
this
this
picture.
picture of
Look at
him.
Put that picture back up.
That's gonna be on t-shirt. If you thought his mugshot did numbers,
If I was him, I'll re-release them fucking shoes.
Oh, for sure.
Shit.
I don't understand the Democratic. I don't understand the angle. I don't think they had a chance to win anyway to begin with. I think all the infighting, it was hurting them. But this certainly doesn't help.
So what do we say to people that saying this?
Where did you hear that? Where did she hear that from? I mean,
There's a lot of people saying that right now.
That crap was not staged, bro.
But let's be real. Of course they're going to say that.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean that's the natural response. Is that Trump told them, "Hey, I need y'all to shoot me." That's the I don't want to say the R word, but that's the nonsensical thinking that people think. Like this man say, "Oh no, I want you to fake shoot me."
But
no,
why
he
would
had
you
it in
give
the
people
bag.
ideas?
It was done.
Right.
He's going to win.
Why would you give people ideas? You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to the president. That's something you don't play with.
Right.
But I'm telling you, black man, I got a good chuckle. I mean, a deep, hearty, healthy chuckle. Because I'm like, y'all, you can't be this stupid. You can't be this stupid.
Yeah, they are.
And my thing is how you come from the side of the stage running with a gun that close to Trump and you miss.
Was the guy moving? See, that might have been if he was running towards the stage, maybe.
They said that he was leaning down in the water tower off. So pretty much he had a sniper.
Okay.
Well, he's trying to shoot him with a pistol from long range.
Nah, he had an actual rifle.
There's always some dude with a damn rifle.
And I'm telling you, when you shooting from that far away, you got to account for wind pressure, humidity,
and all that stuff.
Wind direction. There's a lot of things you got to account for. Yeah, this ain't that movie Wanted where you out there you making bullets.
Oh yeah,
curve and shit.
That's not what this is. And because I saw people saying, "Oh, this is fake. His ear is still on." I said he got grazed.
He got grazed. Exactly.
He got grazed. I've seen many people. I showed it to a scene one time, Black. It's a true story. Showed to a scene one time. This guy, he was just sitting there, and I see this blood like trickling. I'm like, where is this blood coming from? And he just sitting there like nothing happened. I say, hey, bro, are you shot? He said, nah. I said, somebody bleeding and it ain't me. Are you? I said, stand up. He had got grazed on the back of his calf. He didn't even feel it. Mm-hmm. So this idea that, oh, well, you get grazed is people watch too many movies. People think one bullet will put somebody down. I'm here to tell you that's not a real thing. I've seen people get shot in the face and they were just fine.
Damn.
They got them all the way to the hospital. We got them all the way to
somebody I know. That happened to somebody I know in New York. Got shot in the mouth right here. Didn't realize it for a few seconds until like the adrenaline kicked down a little bit. Then it was like, oh, I'm shot. Happens.
And I don't think
the guy got close though, man. The guy got close, right? Because that was going to be a headshot, right? He was close.
Oh, it was a headshot. He just missed.
Now,
and the guy behind him got shot.
Can I tell y'all what I'm interested in though?
Yeah,
I'm interested in the investigation of how the weapon got there. That's what's going to be very That's going to be very interesting because to get that close, that's an inside job. Somebody either had to have put that weapon there for him to get it, or somebody had to escort him to that seat to where he could go untouched. Or
he was going to die regardless.
Or it is what they say it is, and that he was perched. He was somewhere perched.
So I was watching the CNN report, right? And on the CNN report, there was two involved. The one person that was in the stand, and there was another person that was in that water tower. The actual shooter was shooting from that water tower.
Got it. Okay.
So
that makes
outside,
more sense.
Yeah, he was outside of the stadium.
Yeah, the guy at the rally was a patsy.
Okay. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense.
Makes sense, Lost. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, the guy at the rally was a patsy. You know what I'm
So
saying?
who did they kill? The guy in the rally or the guy in the water
The
tower?
guy in the rally, they drug him up out of there, bro.
They drug him out of there.
Okay.
I told you, man, Trump was already critical of the CIA and the FBI. And that was the reason why he was like, we're going to get rid of the deep state. And it was like, you know what? Before you go and win this presidency, we got something for you.
Mm-hmm.
I assure you that's probably what happened. Allegedly. You know, I don't want nobody come messing with me.
Hey, black man, do you know how to wrap gifts?
I do.
Yeah. Well, you must have learned from the Democrats because they handed this one right to them. I mean, it's wrapped tight and pretty. They done put a. I'm serious, man. When I saw it, I was like, why? Why would that be the route you would go? If you really want to put some pressure on them, you get rid of Sleepy Joe and you send Kamala prosecuting ass in there to go fight. She can at least she can have a war of words with him at least.
Right.
She's at least that's smart and that articulate that she ain't gonna back down from him. If you really trying to win this thing, that's what I would do. Hey Joe, you got to step off, bro. This not working. But it's it's just one of them things where it's just like, hey.
It's like I told them, Trey, earlier, they in a catch-22. Think about it. If they say that Biden is not fit to be president after November, then my whole thing, he's not fit to be president right now.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, so Kamala, come on down.
You know what the reason they're cowards. They should do it. They should invoke the 25th.
I just watched a video of him cognitively at the beginning of his presidency versus him cognitively now, and it is literally night and day. It's night and day, and it's not even one of those things where like, okay, older people, we know they slow down. No, it's so obvious that he either has Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, or dementia. Something's going on here, and there's been rumors that there's been some Parkinson's specialists that have been meeting with him.
Not a rumor. Nine times. They got to confirm.
Yeah. So, hey, look, I will say this though. I think this is a part of the puppet show. I think the Democrats' plan is to have him win, and so that he can step down. Because I don't think that the country would ever fully vote for a woman to be president. I don't think they'll ever do it. So the only way to
rock and a hard spot.
Right. The only way to get her in there is that she would have to assume the position.
Right.
I said it the way I said it on purpose. She would have to assume the position.
Oh yeah, she did that already.
Yeah, I know. That's why she's the vice president. She would have to assume the position. But I think that's the only way. And so I think a lot of people are pushing for Biden because the long game is he's not going to make it to 4 years anyway.
Definitely.
Correct.
Definitely. He's no way he's going to make 4 years. Never. No way.
Damn, y'all. Damn Trump, president of the United States again.
Hey, listen, if you got your cash reserves in your stock market, you ready for this. You've been waiting on it. You've been waiting on this.
Exactly.
Because I can tell you exactly what's going to happen. The stock market is about to hit a new record high.
Yeah.
I don't know when it'll happen, but it will happen within, but I mean, it's going to have a higher high. You can either get in and be prepared and pad your portfolio like I did 2016 to 2020. Pad your portfolio, or you can get left behind in the dust yet again, because that man is a money making opportunity.
No doubt.
And Trey, I don't think I said this earlier to the guys before you got here, and you two, you weren't here either. I was saying that Joe Biden has his hands tied. He has a sickness. We see that, but he can't not make another negative ad about Trump.
Nope.
Well, he just took down his ass. Well, I mean, it's like a $50 million campaign. He just took him down. He said,
"This was a cash saving event." They took advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. They didn't want to put no more money behind him, so they was like, you know what? We're gonna just say that we're concerned about Trump, and we're not gonna use any more dirty ads. They weren't gonna spend that money on Biden, no way, man. They already said they weren't gonna spend it on him.
But just think about what they were gonna say in the backdrop of what just happened. It would have. I mean, it would have been. These would have been ads for Trump, because they would have said he's going to destroy democracy. He's the worst thing that happened to American people. We got to be afraid of him. He's dangerous.
It would be definitely
over.
It would definitely be in poor taste.
That's right. No doubt about it.
And the beautiful thing is, when he walked off that fucking stage,
like defiant as hell, man.
Man, he turned around. He said he told the security, "Stop!" With that blood on his face. That's it. It's over.
And what was he saying?
He said USA.
Yeah,
I thought he was saying fight. He's either saying
fight
or fuck. Either one of the two.
It don't matter. It's the business.
But you see what Take Heed just said. Something dark is coming. That's why I'm just trying. I'm trying to say, everybody just kind of be prepared.
I'm gonna let y'all know a secret, man. In the Bible, it talks about it talks about people being mortally wounded and then coming back from that. So pay attention. Pay attention.
I told you, Joe Biden behind the curtain right now. They missed.
Yeah.
Because you cannot get me to believe that they didn't know that this was going to happen. This to me is a setup. It was planned, and like I said, deep down inside, they mad as hell. They mad as hell because that was. I can
hear Nancy Pelosi now. They didn't get the motherfucker. They didn't get it.
Hey, this is some real shit. Pay attention to her stock moves in the next 2 weeks.
Man,
that'll tell you everything you need to know about Nancy Pelosi. Let's see what she sells and what she buys in the next 2 weeks. It'll tell you something.
Yeah, because they asked her, "Do you think he's fit to be president?" She said, "Whatever he says." See that they just.
Fred, I got one even better for you. Check her stock moves in the last month.
Oh, I have. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Pay attention to it.
No,
because she just sold. She just sold 2 companies. She sold a bunch of shares in 2 companies she just had. She just sold them.
Mm-hmm.
And how she's not behind bars is unreal to me.
Unreal, man. So where y'all find her stuff at? I mean, is this public information on what she's selling and buying?
Yeah, when you have a certain amount of money and you move a certain amount of stocks, the
you
SEC
got to follow form.
You report it. Yeah, you got to report it. So it's public knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, if they was on Martha Stewart about moving stuff, and she not even
in jail time.
You know, exactly.
Jail time.
So how come Nancy ain't go to jail? You know what I'm saying? She's just mysterious.
Yeah, because she was in public office doing it, which is crazy.
It's crazy.
And, and did y'all read her statement? She said, as a victim of political violence. This girl, be quiet.
Y'all know to be fucked up tomorrow morning.
Violence. Them dudes came and ran up in your house because you cost them money. That's why. They ran up in your house and beat your husband up because you was making bad stock picks. That's why.
Somebody right now, Monday morning, y'all, just imagine getting up and breaking news. Joe Biden steps down as presidential candidate. Kamala Harris will be running for president with her running mate, Michelle Obama.
That's still not enough to win.
No.
That ain't gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. That's a loser right there, man.
And all female ticket will never work.
No, never win, man. What she'll do is put one of those rainbow guys in there, though.
Oh yeah,
booty cheeks,
booty cheeks,
booty cheeks.
Oh, so man. He'll be doing newscasts. Guys, I'm the Vice President of the United States. I love my husband. I just got through giving him an amazing head before I came out here.
Man. Hey, listen, man. That's the last thing. The nation is not ready, especially when he ran for president. Can you imagine him holding his husband's hand? Big smooch and shit. Oh my God.
Let me tell y'all something. If Obama is the man I think he is not going to let his wife run for no damn president.
Yeah.
She would have to be the president, not the vice president. She'd have to go up. She's
running for office, period. Oh, let me tell you, Michelle was glad to get the hell out of the White House.
How old is Michelle?
I don't know.
In her 50s, right?
I saw her the other day, boy. Listen, she got an ass like a 4-year-old mule.
Why 4 years old, man?
I said, that's Michelle. Shit. Oh my God.
What exactly does that look like?
Black man, you gonna laugh one day. And I'm gonna leave it at that. You're gonna laugh one day. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh, Lost, I already know where you're going with it.
You're gonna laugh.
You talking about Michael, nigga. Shut the
Listen,
fuck up.
don't act hey, allegedly.
Allegedly. You got an inside joke there, man. That's funny as hell.
Man, you know, speaking of that, bro, I heard Jaguar Wright, you know, all the people that talk truth, they crazy, right? So they put it out that she's crazy as dog shit. But she said that too. She said even what's her name? Megan Thee Stallion. She said Megan Thee Stallion at 14 years old had a car accident and had the surgery and got her sex change.
Yeah, man, I don't know about that. They could be true, but you know, as ratchet as she is, man, she looks like an old woman to me.
Oh, you ain't no ratchet trans man?
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I can't listen, man. I don't know.
Y'all remember the show we did, Trey? You wasn't here for it. You remember the show? I think Trey, you ain't over here when I put them women up on the thing. Could nobody tell what they women?
I
to me?
remember that show.
Yeah, I was there.
I remember.
I do remember that. I remember that.
And what did Mandrell say? The fucking doctor need a tip because goddamn.
Hey, look, hey, black man. I have a rule, and this is my rule. If I get even a half a thought that you are. You are. I'll leave it at that. Yeah,
it's over.
You are. I'll leave it at that. You may not be.
Trey.
You may not be. But it's, if I think it, and I'm looking at you, and I go, "That's a man. That's a man."
Yeah.
So think about it, Trey. They shaving down the Adam's apple, so you can't look at that anymore. They're giving them things for their hands, hand treatments to make their hands not so rough.
Yeah, but the hand's still big though, man. You can't control that.
She got hands like Kawhi Leonard and shit. Hands like
Kawhi Leonard. Oh my God.
Yo, fellas, I'm gonna take off though, man. It was good talking to y'all.
Right on, man. Right on.
Hey, y'all, hey, before you go, man, y'all make sure y'all go over to Grown Men Talking. I went over on his panel, man. Had a great time over there with the family over there. So, man, make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe button over there, and like all the videos, and also hit that notification button so you'll know when he goes live. He has women's shows. He has a show where he has a set panel. Then I think you have a show. A call-in show, right? Where people can come up on the show. Yeah, absolutely. So, man, make sure y'all check him out, man. Grown Men Talking. Y'all will love this man's podcast, brother. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate y'all. Peace.
Right on. Take it light,
Peace,
man.
brother. Scorched Earth said $5 super chat. He said, I swear, I wouldn't be surprised if they find a way not to not have the election. Biden has dementia, and Trump is still trying to clean the swamp he's a part of.
I don't think he's part of the swamp, bro.
Yeah, they gonna have that election, brother.
They're gonna have the election.
That's gonna happen too. It's too much money riding on that election. They gonna have that election one way or another.
I bet my boy. I bet our boy. What's his name? Uncle Jeff over there saying, "I told niggas."
Oh, where is Jeff? Hit Jeff up, man. Hit him up. Hit him up, man. Hit him up. Hit him up, man.
I told them niggas.
That's crazy.
And the fact that they didn't wipe the blood, they just let the blood just stay. I'm telling you,
They were trying not to get him shot some more. That's all that was. They ain't had time to dress him and fix his little hair, make sure it was coiffed. You know what I'm saying? They ain't had time for that.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little slow too, because they're supposed to. I don't know if you guys watch them, but it's called a turtle shell, and they're supposed to go into a turtle shell. They were kind of slow to get into that turtle shell formation.
Well, did you see the head of the turtle shell? It had a bun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had to wait till the bun get in position. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of the female, did you see the lady that chose the bear?
Brother.
Brother.
Yeah.
Another deep, good laugh, black man. I laughed my ass off. And they tell you all the time, don't fuck with polar bears. People say that all the time. Do not fuck with polar bears. They got a bad attitude.
And they'll rip your ass into pieces.
Hi, little polar bear. Next day,
you gonna show the video?
Hold on, let me download it. Hey, they say a polar bear can fuck up a grizzly bear.
Yes.
Oh yeah, man.
And
yes.
fuck him over. Bad.
Yes. Polar bears don't fuck around, bro.
That's right.
Polar bear's ice cold. You know what I'm saying?
they had I think a video of a polar bear had some men who were shipwrecked on the ice thing.
Yeah.
The polar bear swam over there to get to get one of those dudes.
Kill
just
one
Think
of
about
them.
it, man.
Mhm.
If you a polar bear, right? And you float on the iceberg, you know what I'm saying? And they got seals out there. That's a trained killer to go after seals. They'll be out there flipping that ice over, getting them. They don't care nothing about that. What you think they finna do to you?
The man said he killed. They sat and watched him while they were waiting on rescue. They sat and watched that polar bear rip a fucking captain apart. He ate him right in front of them.
Mm.
Hey, Black man, give me a second. I'm gonna look at my Instagram. I got it. I'm gonna send it to you.
I think you sent it to me already, Trey. I think you sent it to me already.
Yeah, I just looked at it. Yep, I did send it to you already.
Yeah. They say that some of the animals like go for the juggler and shit because they want
to.
They want to get you, but they say the bear don't care. Once he got, I start eating you right away.
I was trying to explain to this that bears don't kill by suffocation. Most animals try to suffocate you, or they try to inject you with some sort of venom to paralyze you, and then they eat you.
Right.
No, bears just eat you alive.
They just start
eating you. Have you ever watched them when they catch fish? They don't choke the fish out, or
they don't smoke
them. They just
them,
start ripping the skin off. They just bite the head off and start ripping. Bears are unreal, bro. That's why I'm like these women have no idea what they talking about. You talking about you? I don't want to be out there with no damn bear.
Man, I seen a bear the size of a handicapped school bus. Joe Rogan had a video, and he showed he said this is the biggest fucking bear ever caught on camera. So you know how they had those little cameras strapped to the trees?
Yeah.
That fucking bear came out. They left food out just to take pictures of bears or whatever. That fucking bear came around that corner, bro. His fucking head was like this. Like, I mean, fucking huge. He said in Alaska, that's the biggest fucking bear on record that they've ever seen in their fucking life. I mean, you run into that bitch, it's over.
I lived in Anchorage for 3 years, man, and them white boys should try to get me to go on them hunting trips. Y'all crazy as hell. I'm not going out there.
Hey, a bear don't get to be that big for being a shitty hunter. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever see that movie with do you ever see that movie when they got the plane wreck? They had the brother, and I forgot the name of the white actor. His wife was cheating on him, and they get stranded out there in Alaska somewhere, and the bears hunting them. Oh man, that was the bear chopped up the brother first, of course. They had the campfire, and then the bear just hunted these guys. The brother was going, but maybe he lasted 15, 20 minutes before they got rid of him.
Listen, Leonardo DiCaprio didn't win a damn Oscar until he had a fight with a bear.
Yeah,
I said we got to give him one now. He out here fighting bears and shit. We got to give him one.
Think about it. If you're in the woods and the bear coming for you, might as well go ahead and put the sriracha deodorant on you. Season yourself up real nice so you can get it over with.
Let me tell you, if you find yourself floating on an ice cap and a polar bear is looking at you on the other side, go ahead, just
jump in the water.
It's over.
Hold your breath until you can't breathe no more.
I'm on my way. Because I don't know if y'all saw this, it went viral. It was a guy doing pictures, like he was a photographer. He was out taking pictures. It was beautiful white out there, beautiful. But the wind was blowing kind of. He looked, he was like, damn, that's snow moving.
It's not snow.
And then he looked up again and it got closer. You see them big old black eyes. He said, oh shit, polar bear. He took out running, and they have these little pods out there. So if a polar bear catch you, you can get in the pod and lock the pod. They can't get in it. So he got in the pod and he fucked around and didn't lock that bitch all the way.
Oh,
and the polar bear stuck his face in that bitch, ripping that motherfucking door off. He was like, oh my God, please let him go away. Please let him go away. Please let him go away. That polar bear finna tear his ass.
I watched a video of a polar bear.
Yeah, she got it. It's The Edge. The movie was called The Edge.
Eating a seal, bro.
I saw that with you. Hold on just a second, y'all. Hey, grown man talking. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. $20 super chat, man. I appreciate that, bro. He said, great show as always. Blessings, man. Hey, blessings to you too, my brother. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. All right, go ahead, Trey.
Yeah, shout out to Alec Baldwin, man, for getting off that case. It was bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even believe they was going to charge that, man. That's crazy.
They cleared him?
Yeah, they cleared him.
That's the name. She got that name of it. Yeah, they cleared him. That's good.
Yeah, this was a good-ass movie, Cotillia. I remember, they were in the woods and he smelled the blood from miles away. He followed their ass. He just hunted them.
Yeah.
That's just
That's a good movie.
I don't think people understand how sensitive these animals' senses are. I remember when I was going through canine training and they were trying to explain to us how a dog smells. and they used a burger as the example, and was telling us that their nose is so sensitive that every ingredient in the burger has its own distinctive smell to a dog. And I had to really think about that. Like, imagine if you was getting ready to eat a burger, but the bread smelled different, the lettuce smelled different, the tomatoes, the ketchup, the mustard, the burger, the cheese, everything has its own distinctive smell. I said, and that's crazy as hell. You know, we just smell a burger. That's it. You know what I mean? But they smell everything. So I can only imagine a bear in the wild, you know, they picking up. Listen, I used to say this all the time. But by the time you see an animal, he done already seen you.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Hey, Christina, hey,
Christina?
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. You're on.
I've never been on YouTube before.
Okay. What now?
Can't hear you.
You never been caught by a bear. What you said?
Can hear y'all.
Oh, you got to fix your audio.
Yeah, that's a delay, man.
Yeah,
something
that's bad TV. That's bad TV, baby. That's bad TV.
Yeah, but well, it's an interesting day, you know. So
I just found this bear video. I'm downloading it right now. Y'all gonna have it in 34 seconds. Give me just.
All right, sounds good.
This shit's gonna be crazy, boy. I love it. You sit your ass down now.
Trace
yeah, all the women that say they're gonna choose the bear, it's for you. I love it. Ooh,
hey, tell us, this goes out to all you bear lovers.
Yeah.
those ones who like them teddy bears and them grizzly bears, them black bears and them polar bears and them panda bears. This one's for you, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. How could you choose the bear? The bear is a killing machine.
Yeah, no doubt. Did any of you guys ever read the Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon by Stephen King?
Mm-mm.
No, not that. I haven't read that one. No.
Oh man, I thought it was a great story. It's about a 14-year-old girl who got lost in the Appalachian Trail. She got separated, and she was going for she had to survive for almost a week trying to get through. And you know how Stephen King writes, right?
Yeah.
They didn't tell you who was following her, but every so often she would wake up and there would be a dead carcass in her little camps where she slept. So like an offering all ripped up and stuff, but she was being tracked. She felt these things being tracked. So she finally gets to the road. And then the bear appears, right? And he's charging her. But the reason why they call it the Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon, he was a relief pitcher for the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah.
So she winds up and she winds up and throws a baseball. She had a baseball. She throws a baseball at him. But she didn't know this, but behind her was a man who shot the bear. Right at the same time the bear hit him. And so what I was saying is, well, the way the women tell it, that man would have took her in the woods and had his way with her. Instead, he saved her life and brought her to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? But the book was really good, though. Oh, look at this! I didn't see this.
Yeah, I seen this one.
Now, this is what happens, ladies, when you say you choose the bear instead of the man.
What was she doing before that?
She went out there to go pet the bears.
Oh,
yeah,
whoa!
And what you see zookeepers that throwing stuff at the bears to try to keep them away.
He got a piece of that BBL. Oh, he got a piece of that BBL.
She heavy as hell too.
Mm-hmm.
The bear gave her mercy.
No, I'm trying to tell you, to lose that weight like this might kill you, might get you jacked up.
Oh, she got away.
He got a chunk of that ass.
Oh no, she had several bites. It was more than just that. More than that one. She had several bites.
Fair use.
Yeah, because when he went under, he bit her ass right there. When he went under the water.
Look at that BBL, boy.
She holding on for bear life there. And so the bear gave her a little bit of mercy.
What's going on, Poppy?
Yeah,
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what that bear said? That bear said,
No, I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
Hey, look, at least when I'm gonna bite you on the booty, it ain't gonna be life. It ain't gonna be life or death. It ain't gonna be on life or death. You ain't got to worry about dying when I bite you on the booty. All right.
Right.
You choosing the bear, he bites you on the ass. That's lunch. He
That's
looking
a
for a snack.
sandwich.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Don't choose the bear, ladies.
Don't choose the bear.
That bear said, "Oh, KFC." Look at this fucking Burger King.
That bear said,
"This double Whopper with cheese." God damn! Come here, girl.
What is that? That's booty.
Hey, but I tell you what, man.
And then he called his boys over. He called his boys over and said, "Come get some, y'all."
Y'all ain't gonna believe this.
Yeah, we can run the train on this.
Hey, listen, have you ever had booty meat? It's quite tender.
I give her some credit. She held on for that rope, man, for dear life, man.
What other choice did she have?
She had a grip on that son of a bitch. She had a grip on that son of a bitch like forever, man. I'm not slipping back down here.
Notice who saved her.
In the building, man. What's going on, Poppy?
Yeah, what's up?
Yo, what's good, family? How y'all doing?
Man, I'm gonna call you Venus Williams again
good,
because you gotta change your fucking name, Poppy, because I ain't gonna be calling no grown ass man Poppy, bro. That pause.
Hey man, you come to New York. You come to New York, man. Every time you go to the bodega, be like, "Hey, Poppy, man, let me get those wings right there." It's not a big deal, man. I just blend in with everybody. That's all.
Okay.
How y'all doing, man? Did y'all find out who's trying to spin on that nigga Trump?
Hey man, it looked like the motherfuckers were from Colombia.
Hell no.
Hey, we got a nigga from Haiti, man. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Man, let me tell you.
Yo, did you seen the video?
Yeah, we saw the video, man.
Well, we saw it.
Did they ever say the race to the guy? Did they ever say the race to the shooters?
Man, come on. I had a friend of mine ask me, talking about some, you think that was a black guy that did that? Hell no. That is not black guy activities. You know what I'm saying?
I just heard Sharon say it was a Rim brother that did it.
It's one of them bitch brothers who did it.
It was bitch Bill. That's how you gotta call him, bitch Bill.
Niggas that did that shit. You know what I'm saying?
God damn, boy. Hey, I'm keep looking at this fucking picture of Trump with his hand up. This shit is over.
That's gonna be on the t-shirt, man, for the end of the day, bro.
Is it safe to say that he became the president today?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
It's hard to say that he's not.
Yo, just by the fact that motherfucker got up and start throwing fist pump like he was on one of fucking Taylor Swift fucking concerts. That right there tell everything. That told us everything we need to know, yo.
Right. He was there pumping his fist like, "This is the best you got, bitches." You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the look of defiance on his face is just legendary, man. You know,
it's American.
Yeah,
it's American.
Yes, people out there, I'm gonna tell you right now, people. If you do any type of art design or anything like that, as far as t-shirts or whatever, you go to the rally next week, you're gonna make a motherfucking killing if you put that picture on a shirt.
Let me tell you something, man. The only thing that could have made this better if they had draped him in the American flag and flew his ass out of there on an American eagle. You hear me? That would have been the only thing that would have made that shit more American.
Yo, this situation, I was talking to my homie earlier, right? This situation right here, yo, made Trump look like a goddamn guy, bro. He looked like a guy fan. He looked like an untouchable fan. Like he cannot beat him, man. This nigga got like 75 felonies that never saw the inside of the jail cell. He was indicted by that beautiful, thick-ass black girl in ATL. No, ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? He gets shot at. No, he ain't going down.
Sued.
I want to tell you something, Trey. They just released video footage. They says video of the Secret Service spotting the shooter, and look how long it took them to engage. So they got the sniper just sitting there waiting, like
I told you, man.
Not doing nothing.
Yeah, I told you this. Something's gonna be very interesting. The investigation that comes out of this. It's gonna be it's because it's
Or
I'm not saying it's along the lines of the Capitol type shit, but there's no doubt in my mind there were some officers at that insurrection that knew what was about to happen, and they
They're moving too
assisted
damn
and
slow.
they assisted with this. And so I would not be surprised
how
that
can
if this investigation reveals that somebody on that team knew some things.
how can a shooter get to a roof, bro? Like that's an elevated position, fam.
Yeah, but
Like,
you go
how
days in
can-
advance. He's probably been up there for a week.
He probably got snacks and shit bags all over the damn place.
Yeah, because so when I used to do canine, when I used to work with the social Secret Service and do sweeps with the dog, we would go the day of. We would go the day of and do the sweeps. So I know he ain't getting there today. He probably been up there for about 3 or 4, 5 days, sitting up there just chilling.
Mellow.
That's what I said. The investigation is gonna be interesting.
From what I read, he didn't get shot. Like the glasses of some sort of fucking teleprompter, some bullshit like that. Hit in that cut. True, that might be.
Man,
And
all them
somebody
people
close to him got hit though.
All them people would have saw him if he had been, pulling some Ric Flair mess, or he was cutting his forehead with a razor blade or some food just like that. You know what I'm saying? Some old wrestling trick, Because the first thing he did was reach for his ear when he heard the pop. So that's how I know he got shot.
Dre
Just think about it. Why
says-
would you reach for something if it didn't happen?
Dre Blanchard says a witness said he said a guy he's seen a guy climbing up there and warned them before the shots happened.
Was he still sitting out there?
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either, man. If I see somebody climbing and I'm at a rally, the first thing I'm gonna be doing, like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm not gonna sit around.
Yeah, that makes
and
that
be a
makes
mistake.
that makes absolutely no sense. That
That
makes
don't make no
absolutely no
sense,
sense.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you what happened
Like,
today at
come on,
Chinese
yo.
Mall here in Dallas, bro. I went to the mall to pick up my kids their uniforms for their team or something, and I walked in to pick up the box. When I walked in, the police ran in and said, "Everybody get out!" What the fuck? Everybody get out! Everybody get out! Potential shooters and have threatened to shoot them all up. Now, me, I'm so numb to this shit, bro. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, okay, because everywhere I go, my shit with me. So it is what it is. I was so numb, bro. Like I didn't get scared. I didn't feel no type of anxiety, nothing, bro. It was just fuck. Like,
Yeah, Texas would not be one of the places that I would go and want to pull an active shooter at.
No, because everybody
Texas
has
would
a
not be
gun.
because everybody's strapped in Texas.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't need a license here to carry anything. Yeah, anybody.
This is in Florida.
Now you pull that shit in a blue state somewhere where they got gun laws.
Right.
Yeah.
Here in these red states, everybody got a gun.
Hell yeah. Everybody packing, goddammit.
Yep. They go meet out at the doggone, the shooting range for dates and shit down here. You know what I'm saying? And baby, let's go out into the range.
Hey, darling, you want to go shoot tonight? I
Yeah,
got
we can
that
go
new
shoot
bullet.
tonight.
That bullet that exploded a nigger when it hit you.
Yeah, and one thing I noticed too, though, white people usually take their kids early to the shooting range, like 9, 10, 11 years old.
Hey, you borging out. You borging out. You borging out. We can't hear you. You sound like a cyborg. Bro.
Hey, but whole time though, the gun range is a good date though.
It is.
It's a really good date.
You show that love gun, goddamn it. Here go the shooter right here. I mean, here's the Secret Service sniper after the shots were fired.
It's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Whoa!
And that's a little.
Did you see the
Wait
shots
a
rang out?
minute.
When the shots rang
That
out,
was
he
his
moved
gun.
away from the sniper rifle. He's not trained to do that. Watch it again.
And that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Okay, I see what happened.
They already had eyes on it, man.
Yeah. You got a black man when you play it again. Watch him just before the shots go up. He pulls his eyes away from the sights.
Yep. He
He
did.
already
That's
had
a little
eyes
bit
on
old,
it, man.
that chart.
Yeah, watch this.
And that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
So what's that?
You know, that's a little.
Is that a bad technique or something?
Somebody.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I would have to see what he saw. He saw something though.
Let me
Yeah, he
ask you
saw
this.
something.
Let me ask you this. If the guy was looking that way and Trump got shot from behind the snipers, that means somebody was a lot closer. Because there's nothing else behind Trump.
They say it was 200 meters between 200 and 300.
I don't care if it's 200 meters. Think about it. They had his
200
six
yards
covered.
or something.
They had his six covered. Go back and watch. They had his six covered. That came from somewhere in the crowd.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over.
Now look
and
what his
look
ear
what
is.
happened to our country. Probably 20 million people.
Look what Trump
And
ear
you know,
is.
that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
See, look where it's coming from. His six was covered. That means that came from behind him.
Or on the right side. Yeah,
Right. It grazed him from the right.
But on the right side.
Right.
I will say this:
Where
it
the
sounds like
snipers-
return fire though.
Yeah.
It does sound like return
Are you
fire.
ready? On you.
So, hold on one time. So we breaking this video down.
Months
So what?
old.
Let's see.
And if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
See, look what he got shot at. Now, why is this brother standing right here ain't moving? The dude with the afro.
Yeah, they were pretty calm in the stands, man. for
Yeah.
Something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
See, the reason why everybody looking over this is because they can actually see the guys on top of the roof.
Right. You also guys have to you guys have to remember something. When people are snipers, if they're a good trained sniper, they're not exposing their body.
Right.
If anything, all you're gonna see is maybe the barrel of the weapon, and what you might have seen is the muzzle flap. That might be all you see. And I think that's why he pulled his eyes away from the sights to try to confirm he's seeing what he's actually seeing. You also have to remember they got earpieces on, but they're talking. You know what I mean? It's a lot going on. I don't know why he pulled his head
Okay,
away
we
from
are
the
watching.
I'm a little confused.
That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to
Now, see,
really
look.
see something that's sad, take a look at what happened. And you know, that's a little.
It's like he saw it last minute, Trey.
Yeah, it
They had eyes on him.
does seem that way. It seems like he saw it was too late.
Yep.
They had eyes on him the whole time.
Yeah.
Dang.
So were they waiting for a permission to shoot the guy?
And that's why I said this investigation is going to be interesting, Arpan, because I don't know their shoot or no shoot procedure. I don't know if they have the green light to just go.
What about
if they got to run it up the chain. I don't know how that works.
Think about it, man. If you're at a rally,
What about their reaction?
and you think about it, if you're at a rally, right, and you actually shoot and cause panic on a humbug, that's gonna cause problems, man. You see what I'm saying? So that's the reason why he probably, like Trey said, he had to check to make sure and see what he was seeing. But they had already had eyes on him because there was one guy that was a spotter, and the other guy
spotter
who had
definitely
already had
saw him.
the spotter saw him.
Definitely saw him. Yeah.
Is it possible that it was like the how you call those people that protect the president that was on top?
Secret Service.
Secret. No, the one that was on the roof, like returning fire back.
Snipers.
Snipers. Okay. How about they reacting late? That would be like they were like negligence, pretty much. How about that?
No, that's not negligence. That's not
What would
negligence.
happen to one of those guys, Trey? Like this guy right here, that last minute, and then tried to fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, it depends on what comes out in the investigation. If he says, "Yeah, I saw him," and then they're going to do a timeline. They're going to say, "Well, when did you see him?"
Right.
And if minutes have gone by, yeah, he probably going. Yeah, it's going to be some issues.
But they were already in position.
But they
The
clearly,
spotter was
both
there.
of them were. Both of them
Right.
clearly were in position. They had, to me, it looked like they had target locked. They may have been waiting.
I think
may
they had
have
the
been waiting for the green light.
Right.
And by the time the green light came, it was too late.
Yeah.
Yep.
As I said, this investigation is going to be so interesting because there's going to be a cover up. Somebody going to cover some shit up.
Yeah,
it's going to be a cover up. It's going to be this investigation will be so interesting.
But somebody got to pay though.
No.
Somebody got to pay.
I'm going to tell you probably what was happening. They probably had eyes on the shooter. They were probably calling in for people on the ground to go check it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's an option.
And
yep,
they were saying keep an eye on him while we send somebody to go check him out because you don't want to just start shooting at a crowd on a humbug.
Right.
That's what happened.
Right.
And let me just say this: if you guys ever find yourself in a public situation and people are shooting, you have to make yourself the smallest target possible. Do not be standing up and hey, I'm here. Get no, you just gotta. I always tell people get down to one knee and like try to crouch and make yourself as tiny as you possibly can. If you can't get to cover, if you can't get to cover, just try to get down and get
So if you were there today, Trey, what would you have done?
It depends on where I'm at.
So if you're in the front,
where was I?
You're in the front row of the.
Am I on presidential protection? Or
no, you're just there as a supporter.
Get down.
Got the Trump sign and everything, you know.
With your MAGA hat. You got to tell them that, BMU. With a MAGA hat.
You know what?
Bulletproof MAGA hats.
Trey,
I grabbed one of them rally people, them citizens, and use them as a shield.
Boy.
Look, I'd have been over top of him like this.
I would have done the same shit.
Trey,
we call them bullet catchers. That's what we call them.
I'm telling you. Trey, they got a dude by the neck to some meat.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, when I worked with Secret Service, there's a protocol. They would have told us what the protocol was in case of an active shooter, and I probably would have had to get to a certain spot. And I would have had an area to cover. That's how they typically do it. So I would have had to go to a certain area, and I would have had to cover that area, weapon out, at the ready, more than likely. But I still would have got behind cover. I always get behind cover. That's the first thing I do. I hear bullets go. First thing I'm doing, I'm looking for cover. Then I can engage. Always engage from behind cover. I ain't no hero. I ain't out here glory seeking. That's how you fuck around and get shot. You know what I mean?
You know what I think? I don't think this is Trump's original Secret Service detail.
Yeah,
think about it, man. His original Secret Service detail moved a hell of a lot faster than this. Remember when guys was trying to throw shoes and shit at him? Them guys was on top of him, man.
Then they like pop a balloon or some shit. And they like pick them up and drag them off the stage.
Yes. And then he was talking. That's how we used to do it back in the old days. You know what I'm saying? This detail crew they got, I don't think that's the same crew, man.
That turtle shell took a long time to form because what's supposed to happen is those Secret Service agents are supposed to build like a wall around him. You're essentially supposed to sacrifice your body for him now. And he was
being kind of defiant, though. You know how Trump was, man. He probably was not that.
Yeah, but they were still slow to our pain.
They were slow our pain.
Yeah, all right. I'm not arguing that.
I could be wrong, man. They probably keep the same service unit, but I don't think that's the same unit, man. I
think that's a logical synopsis. I honestly do. It may be a completely different because again, he's not the president; he's a presidential candidate now.
That's right. Everywhere you go, you might have a different crew.
Yeah, but don't they keep the same? Don't they keep the same Secret Service whenever they come in?
No, so the detail he gets while he's the president is a certain detail. Then when he's no longer the president, he still gets Secret Service protection, but it's a different detail now.
So like pretty much the bench players go and protect him after he ain't the president.
Ain't no bench players.
That's pretty much what you're saying.
No, ain't no bench players. I can't let you do that. Every guy that I work with, them dudes was thorough, man. They was thorough.
Eagle too.
Yeah, but wouldn't be smart to like kind of like go out with the squad that you was in like 4 to 8 years, like Obama. So that means Obama got a different Secret Service team.
Listen, let me ask you a question. Would it matter if it's Navy SEAL Team 1 or Navy SEAL Team 8? Would you want to come up against either one of them? Probably not.
Bro, I want the best. If I was the president, I want them dolls out with me, man.
But Pappy, you gotta forget. You know, it's a an honor to be the president's Secret Service. So there's a pecking order with those guys. So the A team is going to be with the president, and when he leaves, the A team now is going to be an honor to guard the next president. It might be the same crew, but he might have some other preferences. But I think even in the Secret Service, there's a pecking order. But they all are like, basketball. Everybody can play basketball in the pros. But
yeah, when you're the former president, you might get the guys
levels.
Retirement. You might get the guys close to retirement.
And some rookies, you know what I'm saying?
But you're not getting the geriatric guy, and you're not getting the worst people. You're not getting the worst people. You just don't get
I think the real reason why you don't want the same team is because the same team will be privy to what the president is saying all the time. You see what I'm saying?
True.
So basically, they're going to be on a need-to-know basis because they're going to be in the presence of the president while he's conducting presidential business. So you don't kind of want to have the same exact team because you'll have stuff like the deep state where you have people who report to somebody who don't necessarily have the country's best interest at heart,
Because I was reading if Trump get locked up, I heard the Secret Service got to be in there with him in jail.
I wouldn't doubt it.
No doubt. That's why he ain't getting locked up.
That's like the law. They have to be in there.
They ain't going in there.
And Trump ain't going in there.
Trump ain't going in there.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Where can he go where people wouldn't know who he is? It doesn't make any sense. Just put him on house arrest and call it a day. It's
right.
That's why we're talking about he was a flight risk. I'm like, how is he a flight risk? He's not a flight. Everywhere he goes, people gonna know who he is.
Right. Trump, man, this man became the president on July 13, 2024, fam. It's a wrap for Biden. He cannot come back from this, bro. He just can't. The only chance that Biden got to kind of even win is the next time they debate, Biden got a two-piece Donald Trump and knock him out. That's the only chance that he got, bro. He got a two-piece about that.
That man can barely stand up, man. He don't even know his name no more.
Well, he better get some of that. He better get some Percocets or something, nigga. Get some energy, man, so he can knock that nigga out, bro. He don't got no chance, man. It's over.
Hey, black man, he need that limitless pill.
Oh shit.
Yeah, basically. Bring his brain back, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's tough. That's tough because I'm trying to figure out how the Democrats are gonna spend this. I can't see a way that you spend this in any way. It doesn't come out in an insensitive manner.
Could you imagine the speculation that's going to happen come Monday morning? You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You know what? Unit.
Hey, black man. He should come out at the next debate to many men.
Man.
He should come out to many men.
No, y'all wrong. Y'all niggas is wrong.
That would be
nah. Man, y'all got the wrong. Y'all got the wrong. Y'all got the wrong son.
Or that nigga come out. They not like us. They not like us. Niggas, boy.
If Trump come out to biggest mouth, who shot my nigga, it's a rap, man. That's the thing he got to come out, bro.
Hey, Poppy, he got to do that in New York, though. He got to come out to that if the debate is in New York. If it's in New York, that shit's over. New York will go from blue to red overnight. It'll be that's it.
Yo, he comes out to like they not like us, and he does a
morning, crack a donut. Now I'm yawning. Wipe the coals out my eyes. See who's just paging me and why. You know what I'm saying? That would have been the lick, man.
Hey, you know what's funny? I think Kendrick was supposed to perform Not Like Us on the Democratic side. I think he was scheduled. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think he was scheduled to perform. I don't know if it's at a rally or anything. I'm not sure if they still went through with that.
I don't know if y'all been following. I don't know if y'all been following Trump.
If I'm on the staff of Donald Trump and I'm black right now, I'm gonna say, Donald Trump, you need to come out to They Not Like Us, but we're gonna teach you this crip walk. And
Yeah,
you go out, you will definitely win the presidency.
If, I don't know y'all been following
California will go
Trump.
from blue to red overnight too. California go to
I don't know y'all.
blue to red.
I don't know y'all be following Trump, bro. Like his little presidential run, right? He been hanging out with all the drill rappers. How y'all noticed that in the past 2 months? Trying to get the black vote.
Before he became the president, all the rappers was rapping about that.
The
nigga.
rappers was rapping about Trump in the 90s, man.
He was in their
Walker
I know.
kicked him out his show. He said, "Listen, if you fuck with Biden, get the fuck out of here." He did it at his show.
No, I'm talking about in the past 2 months, he taking pictures with all the drill rappers. All of them.
The rappers been down with Trump, man.
He's been doing that since the 80s.
Yeah, I know. And then slow down now that he was the president.
I'll see you guys later, man.
All right,
All right, brother.
All right. Take it easy.
All right, my guy. Take care, bro.
All right, happy later.
Hey, go eat some pussy.
Respect.
You wrong for that shit, Black man.
Hey, that's
Where
what these young,
was Mandrell?
that's what these young girls
Yo,
be
where-
saying about these older dudes, though. That's what they say.
Yo, where was Mandrell? Why he wasn't protecting the president, man? Where you got Mandrell at, black man?
Man, you know,
in love, man.
Yeah, man. Since Mandrell got married, man, we don't see that nigga no more.
He
that nigga.
Hey, man, to put away his hateful ways. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't he like 5'6"? The bullet would have just went over his head, right?
Yeah,
Man.
Mandrell would have to climb the ladder to get hit by that bullet.
Mr. President, get down. Climbing this little ladder. You know what I'm saying?
I can hear him now. Motherfucker, get down. Here with me.
Like shit, they don't pay me enough to do this shit.
I'm gonna be especially interested in the fallout. Monday's gonna be interesting. Monday, all of next week is gonna be very, very interesting.
Oh, yes.
I can't wait to see what the fallout is, and I can't wait to see what actually comes of all of this. And I am so curious to see what the Democrats and how they gonna try to spin this because this is not looking good for them, and this is definitely more of a hit to their campaign. And this just strapped rocket boosters and NO2 to the back of Trump. I mean, he hitting the turbo button in his car right now. Like, yeah, we got it.
Yep.
This is crazy.
Yep.
I will say this.
The damn juke move button. That's what that is.
This lets me know everything that I've always thought. While I don't always agree with everything that Trump does, and I don't agree with him fudging the numbers and fudging the papers and all that type of shit, I think that people realize that his policies are trying to set America back to a time, not necessarily when we were great, but a time when we were a lot more self-sufficient and we weren't so dependent on outside countries. And I think there's a lot of people who make a whole lot of money by sending jobs overseas that don't like that idea. Right. So much so that they're willing to have this man assassinated. I'm out, y'all. I can't wait to talk about this.
Hold on, Trey. I got something for you.
Man.
Yeah, boy.
Man.
A lot of big backs in there.
People trying to say he was racist. I'm like, that dude's not racist.
First of all, Black pussy is amazing. Okay,
it's huge.
I had some juicy, steaming hot black pussy. It was amazing. Okay,
I give it a 10 out of 10.
My friend Trey Taylor got me some pussy. It was lucrative. Okay?
Amazing.
It was amazing.
Oh my God, it tastes like rainwater. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, yeah.
But man, you think Trump dip into some black pussy before?
What? Hell yeah.
I fucked Omarosa. It was like I stuck my dick on fiberglass. Okay, it was no good. Okay,
where they used to have all them fights at in Atlantic City, right?
Oh yeah.
At the Trump casino and all that. Hell yeah, he done crawled up in some black pussy. Of course he has.
Man.
But yeah, man, I can't wait to chop it up with y'all this week about this, man. As more information starts to come out, man, and we really start to piece this thing together. Because MSNBC, I guarantee you, they working overtime to try to spin this shit right now.
Oh yeah.
They working overtime, and Fox is laughing their ass off because they just got 2 more months of news, so they happy as hell. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're going to
Yep.
they're going to go run wild with this.
All right, bro. See you later, Trey, man. Be good, man.
All
Be
right,
safe
Trey.
out there, bro.
My guy Trey, bro.
Well,
Respect.
let's see how they can spin this. You know, let's play a little game. Let's play If I Were a Democrat.
Hey,
Listen,
dude, I have nothing. I don't know how they could, bro. They're gonna have to. Somebody, I don't know.
I can see them now. They're making memes now, saying, "So that second."
I know the way.
Mm-hmm.
I know the way.
It'll be like, you want to put up. You still want to walk around those guns now?
I know a way. The best way you can spin it would be he's a proud boy that have mental issues. You got to put the mental issues right there, man. That's how you resolve every problem in America nowadays. If you can attach a mental issues, oh, you're good. You're good, man. It's going to be some mental issues. It's going to be somebody that they don't know how to identify themselves. I wouldn't be surprised if motherfucking true there was a rainbow or some shit like that. I don't know. They always got
that's how
attach some
Republicans
shit
don't
to
spin
them.
it. So we dragged one of them transgenders from out top of the roof over there, and then the Democrats gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying?
They probably seen that transgender stand up and his dick fell out of his pants or something. And he just like picked up the bullet of a sniper rifle. He said, "What the fuck is that?"
Gone.
But man, it was good chatting up with y'all, man. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, man. Lost in Translation. Thank you for coming up, brother. Poppy, thank you for coming up. Everybody that came
Respect,
up,
family.
this man. I appreciate y'all, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday on Flipping Tables. Monday, we got Mr. Boomer, and also Monday Mayhem with Embrace the Grace. I'm getting old. And but make sure y'all check that out because I already got
Joe Biden ain't bitch you in the neck like a vampire, man.
Man, shit.
Yeah, talking slow now. Joe bitch you didn't.
Yeah, Joe done got me. But anyway,
let me tell y'all about what happened. Wait a minute, Joe, is that?
Damn, what was that? But the shows are already up, guys. So you could go ahead and like right now if you want to like the videos before we even go live next week. But the shows are up, man. We got Mr. Bennett tomorrow with cars. They're going to talk about cars. We got Do We Consider Ourselves American? That's Mr. Boomer on Monday. No more alimony for your ass. So states now, it's no longer Congress anymore. It's states, and the states have said they're not giving alimony. And who started it off? Old DeSantis in Florida. Said there will be no more alimony for you bitches.
They don't play that down no more.
Right. So alimony. So he's starting something. And then on Tuesday for Flipping Tables, ooh, Lord Jesus. If your wife has to work, you don't deserve submission. That's on Tuesday, Flipping Tables. Then we have our sports show. And then on Thursday, the women are talking about how to vet 101. All right. And then Mr. Bennett will be coming back again for the gray area on that Sunday. So guys, we got a full week of shows coming up. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, please do so. If you haven't liked and subscribed to Lost in Translation, he has his own channel as well, guys. He's over here helping me, but he also has his own. Let's support him. Hit like, subscribe, go over there and subscribe to his channel right now. If you have not done so, man. Thank you so much, Lost in Translation, for being here tonight, my brother.
My pleasure.
Hey, King, we love you, sugar. Tell your king we said, what's up?
Indeed.
All right, man. We'll see y'all guys later. Peace.